Jet black roses. Where you're on that same telepathic.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I've tuned into the frequency.
Yeah, the little things we say and like the way you say things. It's like when we started singing around this table, that was something I would do when I was singing harmonies. Is I would try to watch his mouth. I would try to listen with my ears.
You got pretty lips.
But I would try to like keep my ears open to like when the breath would start of a note or like little things like that. That I feel like it only could, be in that situation and literally just a lifetime of doing that.
Right, just like anticipating and
following the lead
right.
and being like holding on and even like, how did you say that word? How did you end that word? Because the way you talk, you might have sung it different. And he would say, well, I'm singing it like this, and it would morph at a certain time in the breath. Right. And I would try to my breath needs to line up and morph at that same time. And it was not just like hit the same note and that's a harmony. There you go. That's going to sound pretty, but when you do it like that blood harmony, it's like you're moving as one. My dad used to call it double lead vocals.
Right.
And what we're doing now that we're all sitting around the table, and which is really cool that you've tuned in to the frequency, because honestly, like I didn't know if anybody ever would.
Right. Yeah, you're like the first person that could decipher, because you know how Andrew and I work and how we talk when we work and when we're creating. Sometimes it can be at the same time with things because ideas are flowing, and you just like were the first person to maneuver right in there in the middle of it, and you're like, oh, I know what they're saying. You like became our translator.
we have two conversations at the same time.
Yeah, I can listen to both y'all talk at the same time.
I think you're just really smart.
And find
the smartest guy we've met so
far.
But it's cool because it's like, when we're singing, now you're breathing with it. And that's really what singing is. It's like, I think Tommy Shaw told us this, is like when you're singing, all you're really doing is like feeling your bellow. Like in your chest, so you're breathing. What's so cool about Jet Black Roses to me is that we can, whether we're like playing in front of a few thousand people and we're up there with a 6-piece band, or we're at the table and it's just the three of us. It's like I feel still that connectivity as when I was like a kid at the table, hearing my mom and daddy sing.